everyone, it's Bonzanair, and this is Skybloom, a board game that's coming to Kickstarter by Merchants of Play around February 2026. I'm playing with the designer Mac, who also designed the platform that we were playing on. It's a app that you can download on Discord for free, and it was super easy to use. I was really impressed, so I'll leave it in the description below. I hope you enjoy. All right, so this is on the Merchants of Play Discord app. So we're not on Tabletop Simulator. We're not on Board Game Arena. We're on their very own thing, which is super cool. I am so excited to check this out. So why don't you give us, Mac, a quick overview of what Skybloom is and how to play?
Right. Okay. The teach is going to be quick, efficient. It's going to be awesome.
Woo!
The goal of this game is to win. There are two ways to win. You win by having the most Bs, which are the points at the end of the game, or because you completed your bunch. You either completed your bunch, which is like insta win,
Okay.
or at the end of the game, you have the most Bs. On your turn, there's just three things you can do, and you're going to do two actions of these three. You can do the same action twice. You can do them in any order, but you just have two of these three actions. So the first action you have is you can take seeds like you see in the seed bank at the bottom, and there's 5 seeds laid out beside them. You can just take 2 of those seeds and add them to your greenhouse. So you've got that player mat on the right. We started you with 3 seeds, red, blue, and black there, and you have the ability to take 2 more seeds on your turn. Or if you don't like the 2 seeds that are there, if you're like, oh, I wanted yellow and I don't see any yellow seeds, you can take 3 from the bag instead of taking the 2 known ones. But either
Okay.
way, you're taking seeds. You're going to take seeds as one possible action. Your next possible action is to plant seeds. So you'll notice that there is a planter supply, and it's that yellow, yellow, and red card in the middle of the board.
Mm-hmm.
And you could say, oh, I want to plant my seed. So you have a pink and a black and a red seed right now. You could take one of these planters and plant 2 of your seeds. Every action involves planting 2 seeds. Taking the planter isn't actually the action, it's planting the seed that is the action, but you need to plant the seed somewhere, so you plant them in the planter. If you don't have one, you take one of those planters.
Okay.
You're going to get 8 points every time you complete a planter, 2 points for every one of the seeds that you put in there. And then you're going to earn a sky bloom that is the same color as the border. So in the case of the one you're showing now, it's red, and the other 2 out here are yellow. The sky blooms are those circular tiles that you see at the bottom left of the board. So when you complete one of these planters, you have room for 3 planters above your player mat. But when you complete one of these planters, you will take a matching sky bloom, and you will take 8 points. The sky bloom you're going to add to your bunch. You'll notice that you have 5 colors on your player mat in the bunch flower. Yours are purple, pink, red, yellow. And so if you complete all of that, you win. If you collect a sky bloom, for example, that isn't there, like a black hollyhock, that's okay. You'll just add it at the bottom. It doesn't complete to your rush to the bunch goal, but you're still going to keep that black sky bloom. And the reason that you would want to keep those sky blooms is because every one of them works as a discount on buying the forecast cards. So we said action 1 was to take seeds. Action 2 is to plant seeds in the planter. And action 3 is to buy one of these cultivators, these 3 green cards that you see. And those cultivators come in 2 forms. They can be either green, like the one in the middle, or red, like the one you've selected. The one that's red there is telling you a couple things. The cost of buying that that card is on the right. So it's 2 purple and a pink. That's what it would cost for you to buy this card if you wanted to. You would spend your seeds. But much like my favorite game, Splendor, your bunches can be used as discounts for this. So if you had a pink and a blue sky bloom over in your mat there, then you'd only have to pay 1 more blue to get this. So that's the cost, and you use sky blooms as a discount for the cost. Every one of these cards has got a superpower that you see written out above, and then it's also got the number of victory points, so basically the number of Bs in the top right. And the thing about these risk cards is that you only get the points in the top right if you meet this condition at the end. So this is not a guaranteed 9 points. This is if you have the most yellow sky blooms. Whereas the green card that we also saw here is like only 4 points, but it's guaranteed. If you have that card, you're going to get those 4 points.
Because it's a skill, not a risk.
That's right.
Oh. And this one allows you a permanent action throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Purchase more than 1 cultivator per turn. Okay. Okay, so you said I could either take 2 seeds from here or 3 from the
Yep.
bag.
Yep.
I could plant something in the planter, and I can do two. I could do all 3 of these 2 actions twice. So I could plant something in the planter, and the planter can either be already on my board if I or take one from the supply if I have room. And then the last thing I
Yep.
can do is, now if I have the sky blooms or if I have the seeds, then I can get a
Yep.
cultivator. And the
That's
sky
right.
blooms are permanent, so it's not like I'm paying a sky bloom because they're never going to go away, because it's similar to Splendor, how once you earn it, you keep it and it helps you as a discount.
That's right.
Okay, cool. Got it.
I'm going to tell you 2 more things if this isn't too much already.
It's not.
Okay, so that's the main flow of the game. Is just you're going to do 2 of those 3 actions. I do my turn, you do your turn, end of the round, we go. We just go. It's pretty quick, honestly. But there's a couple other factors. The forecast cards are changing the game every round. So right now we have today's forecast. It's in the blue clouds, and written in there, you can see the details of what will happen. Gain 1B for every pink seed planted. So if you plant a pink seed in your bed, you're going to get an extra B this round. That's just a bonus for this round. And when this round is done, we'll flip that card away, and then we'll look at the next round. Right now, we've got a preview of the next 3 cards that we're going to see. So you always have some preview of what's coming. And that leads to some, strategic thinking about when you should do what.
Okay.
The last thing is the pollinators at the top. Again, you may have played a game called Splendor. This might remind you of it in some ways, and you have nobles in that game. If you achieve the sky blooms required in your bunch or below that match the pattern on the right of these pollinators, they will automatically come visit you. So if you get yourself a black, and a pink sky bloom, then you're automatically going to get Rufus Hummingbird coming to your rooftop garden.
Okay, cool. So when is the game end triggered?
Aha! We noticed that at the top there are forecast cards. We talked about those. There are 14 total. In the back 4, there's a frost card. We don't know whether it's the 14th, the 13th, the 12th, or 11th. That's randomly in there. When that frost card has been played, the game is over. And then we just count our Bs. Or if one of us managed to collect all of the sky blooms and win the bunch, then that would also trigger the end of the game.
Oh, and each of us have a different bunch, and these can't be traded out, right?
I think there's one card that lets you trade them out, and I don't think we have that working in the digital version. So no, you
Okay.
cannot trade them out.
Okay, cool. And then is there a way for us to refresh the seeds in our display if we don't like them?
There is. Wow, you're just handing these to me. Thank you. Yeah, the free action that you can always do is you can trade in your seeds. So unlike the 3 actions that you get to do 2 of 3 of, you can trade in seeds. And either you can trade in 2 seeds of the same type, in which case you will get a random seed out of the bag, or you can trade in 3 seeds of the same type, in which case you will get a wild seed, and you can use that for whatever color you want. Or you can trade in 5 seeds, in which case each one is unique, and then you're just going to get 6 points. You're directly trading in flowers for points. If all of the seeds that you have in your bed are the same, then you should trade them in. If all of the seeds in the display area there that we're picking from are the same, then we automatically switch them.
Okay. Okay, cool.
If 4 of the 5 are the same, you have the choice to switch them as the player whose turn it is. And if 5 of the 5 are the same, you must switch them.
Okay. Yeah, that's my only thing, is like trying to remember the trade. So it's trade 2 of the same seeds for a random one from the seed bank. Trade 3 of the same for a wild seed. Trade all 5 identical or unique for 6 Bs. Okay, so I can turn it for victor points. I think I got the whole game down. Is there anything that you or I might have missed? I think that was it.
I think that you might be pretty good at this kind of thing, and I think you might have it. Oh, the last thing I would tell you is, one, I'm gonna put my wild seed away that I got at the start because that feels lame, and I'm gonna shuffle and give myself a different seed to start with, not wild. Great. And then the other thing I'm going to tell you is wild seeds trading. Oh, yeah. We each started with 1 cultivator. So you'll notice in the middle of your player player board there, your player mat, you've got a card, and yours says that you get 1 bee for every red rutabaga seed planted. So for the whole game, just keep in mind, all things being equal, you might as well collect and plant red seeds because you get an extra point for that.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. And then
Uh,
if I collect more, it doesn't cover that up, right?
Correct. Those
Sweet.
are compounding. This is like the interest that your mother taught you about when you were 15.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first because somebody should, and that will help, show
Yeah.
us what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I am going to plant immediately on my turn. I have nowhere to plant, so I get to take one of these beds, and I'm going to plant a black and a red seed. That is one action that I did where I planted 2 seeds. That is an action. And for my second action, I am going to draw the pink seed and the yellow seed. So that was 2 actions on my turn. We got a little bit of a hit detection thing we're still sorting out. And that's the end of my turn. So I'm replenishing the seeds.
Okay.
And I'm also throwing this out for you.
Thank you.
And now you are going to do 2 actions as well. Oh, before we go forward, let's look at today's forecast. Gain 1 bee for each anemone seed planted. So for every pink seed planted, I should have planted pink. I'm going to do that instead of the red that I planted. I'm going to throw a pink down as well. And what's amazing for me is I'm going to get an extra point because of today's forecast, and I'm going to get an extra point because it's the card that I have that I started with, my player mat. And so I will actually take 2 bees.
Did you have the pink seeds or did you just draw them?
I had 1 to start.
Okay.
And I'm only planted 1, so I'm only getting, but I get 2 points, 1 for my own card and 1 for everybody's card.
1 for
And now
your
it's your
own
turn.
card. Oh, because
Like
you
on
have
my
the
player mat.
anemone advantage. I see. All right. I need a planter. And I will take this pink one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any seeds. And taking a planter.
You have 3 seeds already. You started with 3 seeds, which are under your planter there, actually.
Okay. So is taking a planter part of the turn, or can I take...
Taking a planter is part of the planting action. So
All
when
right.
you plant, you have to plant somewhere, and it will be into the planter.
Okay, redo. The first thing I'm going to do is draw 3 randoms from this bag. Come on, I want pink. Hey, oh no, I accidentally put it back in there. There we go. Wait, why is it going? Oh.
We have a drag and drop thing that's kind of weird where it flies back. So when you drag it over where it's supposed to go, it'll glow good. That's when you should release it.
Okay. Okay, so
and we already have a bug fix in for this, but we didn't want to push it before we called you.
Okay. So I'm actually going to grab this one instead because it has 2 orange. So that was my first action, was drawing 3 randoms. My second one is going to be planting. And I grabbed a planter and I'll plant 1, and I can only plant 2, right?
Correct. And this may be okay, but you're not going to get the pink bonus point for planting with today's forecast because you're not planting any pink seeds.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
And then I'm going to refill the planter.
Yeah, you're going to refill the planter. Oh, see how it automatically goes over. And then we refresh everything. So I pull that one over. It automatically flips. And now we can see that we have a new forecast. Next, I pull this one over. And we pull out a new one. And we pull this over. And we pull out a new one. Boom, bam, boom.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I am going to go first, but first I'm going to check out the forecast. Gain 1 red. Gain 1 bee for each red seed planted. Don't mind if I do. Well, my first action is going to be plant red and yellow, just like that. So I get 1 bee for planting red. Very nice. Now this guy here, these guys all go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I throw away my yellow planter here. It gets discarded. I get a yellow sky bloom, which has now been added to my bouquet, and I get 8 points. So 5 and 3, and that's only my first action. Wow, the guy who made this game is good at it.
Okay.
And he's easily impressed by himself too. Okay, I'm using. Remember, the Q and the E keys can be really helpful for jumping around the board. My second action, I'm going to take 3 randoms. 1, yes. 2, yes. 3. My second turn is done. And, oh, didn't stick. My second turn is done, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to plant my aster seed, which is purple. And then my red one. That was my
Boom.
aster. Oh, it's still aster. Hang on. Rudbeckia. Not rutabaga. Rudbeckia. I don't know these names. I'm learning a lot. Earn a sky bloom, and it's going to be a red one. So then I need to take this one over here. Today's forecast says sunny spell, gain 1B for each Rudbeckia seed planted this round. So I will get 1 for that. I also finished a planter. So I'm going to discard these. Is there a discard pile?
No, they go back in the bag.
Now, in the physical game, will they also go back in the bag?
Up for debate. I thought they should, because otherwise you have them laying around. I know that the card counters out there are mad and want to know what the odds are like and like tracking that kind of thing.
Yes.
I feel like that's smarter than I am, and so I didn't really think that way.
Well, now there's something to think about. Where do I put this planter?
Uh-huh.
Oh, discard.
In the discard pile, yeah. There you go,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. And then do I get points for finishing a planter or do I just get that
You
sky?
get 8 points for
8?
finishing that planter.
Ooh.
2 per seed.
Ooh. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have the card that I already have a skill card and it says gain 1B for each Rudbeckia seed you plant. And I did plant one just now, so I gain another point for that.
Damn.
And that was one action. Here we go. I'm going to draw 3 random seeds for my second action.
Okay.
I drew a black seed, a purple seed. Ooh, and now I have 2 of the same. And I need 3 of the same to get a wild seed. Okay, well, that was my 3 seeds. And I think my turn is over now. So now we refresh.
I think so too. So that's right. Now we pull it over. We pull it over. Pull it over. And we add. Oops, that's supposed to be flipped over. Is that guy flip over? Whoop. That guy flip. That guy flip.
I think we got it now.
Okay, get ready, because we started out in the morning forecasts, but
Ooh.
now we're moving into the. I don't think we're quite there yet. We're moving into the afternoons, and then they're not just good for you; they can be bad for you.
Oh,
In my drawing.
no. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's about to get real up here. Okay. Hold on. Let me read what light drizzle does. Yeah. See, this is easy. Points for black. That makes you want to plant
Yeah.
black.
And I just planted 2. I could have looked ahead and actually planned that better.
Right? If you
Yep.
looked ahead. Ooh,
Yep.
must have to play again. Compelling gameplay design. Whew. Let's see. Double pink. I feel it. I'm going to plant. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to plant pink and blue for my first one. Pink and blue, purple, whatever color we call that. And my second action is going to be to take red and black. That's fine.
Okay.
And that's all I get to do. I planted 2. I took 2. And did I plant a black one on this turn? No, but maybe I was being stupid. Did I have a black one? I did not. That's why I didn't. Okay, that was a pretty underwhelming turn, but it was a whole turn. Let me restock the seeds, pull out the planter card, and watch you be great.
Okay, hopefully I can do this here. I would like a cultivator card, and I don't have enough flowers for it. So now this one has a condition here. It says have the fewest seeds remaining at the game end, and that's 9 points. This one is have the most anemone sky blooms at the game end. And this last one with 2 points is a skill card, so permanent thing. And it says, after filling a planter, draw 1 random seed as a free action. And I really like that, but that's 2 yellows and 1 orange. And I do have that. Okay, so my first action will be drawing 2 yellow seeds from the seed bank.
Mm-hmm.
My second action will be drawing a cultivator from the supply and placing it over here. And now, whenever I fill a planter, I can draw a random seed from the seed bag as a free action. I do need to give up my seeds here, and I'll just put them back in the bag here. Now, does the bag automatically shuffle on this digital card?
No, but if you double click it or select it and hit V, it will shuffle awesomely.
Okay, cool. Did that. And then I'm going to redraw for the seeds here. And I drew out 2 yellow again, but I did shuffle. Now, I really like the pollinators. I like how they give you 8 points and it's kind of like the people in Splendor. That's really cool. I definitely want to work on that.
They add a really on the turns where you get those, you feel smart, you know? You're like,
Yeah.
look what I did. I set this up. I pulled this off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. Balmy breeze. Yeah, purple. We want purple, blue, whatever color.
Let's see. Gain 1B for each aster seed planted this round. Okay. Ooh, I have 2 of them. Let's go.
I am just going to plant a red and a black for my first turn, which is that guy and that guy. And that gets me 8 points plus a pink sky bloom. I'll take the pink sky bloom. I will take the 8 points, 5 and 3. And these guys all go away. Very nice. 1, 2, 3,
Yay.
4. I took the 8 points. I took the sky bloom, and I have another turn.
Wow.
And there, I think. Do I want red? I do want red. All we've got is red. That one's going to flip out anyways. I'm going to go with pink and red here. So my second action is to plant those 2. And because I have this cool risk card here, I get 1 point for the pink. And those are both parts of my turn.
Wow, good job. And then we're going to refill the supply. There we go. Okay. I was really hoping to get a planter with 2 purples. I think that'd be really cool. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and take this 1 planter here. And I will plant 1 black and 1 purple. Now, I do get 1 point because of Balmy Breeze. And then my second turn will be... Oh, can I refill the planter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, after the turn you do. Yep. Gosh, there's a lot of red ones.
There is, and I just don't have... Are we allowed to refresh the planters?
You know what? I think you totally can. When all 3 of them match, you're supposed to refresh them. Whoops, hold on. Let me flip those so we don't make that ugly mistake. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to grab them. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that animation. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay. Whoops, let's take them out one at a time.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
Yeah, but 1 purple's already gone. Oh, that one's good too. Oh, these are great.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Cooking with gas over here.
I'm going to take this purple one. And for my second action, I will take the purple seed and plant it. I'll gain 1B because of Balmy Breeze forecast. And then I'll take... Oh, that's not pink. That's another purple. Then I'll just leave that there. Oh, what if I can only plant 1 seed?
That's fine, but it's inefficient, you know? I'm
going to take it back. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Yeah.
And technically it was the third one because it does matter because the last one gets refreshed, which is really sad.
That's true. So you can
So
take more seeds, or maybe you should be buying a cultivator. I don't know.
let's look at this cultivator here. It says gain 3 bees for claiming a sky bloom not in your bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that skill. Oh, I can't pay for it. I can't just take a card. What am I doing?
No,
I'm gonna grab
big
3
money.
random seeds from the seed bank for my second action. I got
You,
purple.
like me, like the 3 random versus the 2 targeted. I guess
Yeah.
if you knew you were gonna get
Yeah. The yellow one has a pink
like
and
2
purple.
red.
You're so right, airplane girl, but I was hoping to draw some red and I didn't. So that was a that was a sad turn for me, but it's okay. I'm going for the next round here. All right, that was it. Refresh.
Okay,
I'll
let me
do
just look at one
forecast.
thing. Okay, you do forecast. I'll do the bottom ones.
I like how
I
it
got
automatically
the.
flips over.
I know, right?
Yeah.
A nice little quality of life thing. The people who make the software must be very smart.
Morning phase, patchy sunshine. Gain 1 bee for each Coropsis seed planted this round, which is yellow. All right, here we go.
Oh man, I don't have any seeds at all. I'm terrible. Do I want pink? Yes. Okay, my moves are obvious though. My first move will be to take 2 yellow, and my second move will be to plant 2 yellow.
Okay.
And I will take 2 bonus points for doing that. 1, 2, and that was my whole very short turn. Let's get you your seeds. Oh, yellow for you too.
Yes, that was the exact planter I needed. Airplane girl. Oh, but I can only plant
Boom.
2. Oh, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, here we
You
go.
can plant 2, and they don't have to be in the same one.
I can plant 2 and then I can plant another 2 and complete it. So I'm going to plant 1 yellow here for my first action because taking the planter is part of the planting action. And then I will gain 1 bee because of the patchy sunshine forecast card. Then I'm going to plant 1 pink as my first turn. My second turn will be planting 2 purple. 1,
Mm.
2. I now completed that. I gain 8 points. Okay.
Dude,
Then
you're hustling me at my own game, bro.
I'm going to discard these and let's see, put them back in the bag. 2, 3, and 4. I will double click and press V to shuffle.
Yeah.
Discard this planter. And then I gain a yellow sky bloom. Put it over here in my my flower bunch here.
Bunch, yeah.
And after filling a planter, draw 1 random seed as a free action. So I'm going to draw a random
Oh my
seed. Oh,
goodness.
it's another purple. Okay, those were my 2 turns.
Killer turns.
Woo!
Uh,
I need to refill the planter and then discard the last one and then refill again. Like that. Okay, I'll take care of the forecast.
okay.
I think this is a negative forecast today.
Uh-oh.
We also only have 6 cards left. So once we get to 4, it could be the end game could trigger at the end of any 4, right?
Yeah, as soon as we get to evening, so that's not evening yet. We have at least 4 rounds left. This one plus 3 more, at least.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Cold snap. Cannot perform the same action twice this turn. Oh, good thing I just did what I did when I did it.
Oh yeah, that's true, because you really need to do that
Yep.
same action twice. Okay, I'm taking the pink red, and I'm just planting the pink red. Boom, 2 turns that fast, just like that. And that is going to give me a pink sky bloom. That's going to give me a pink sky bloom. I'm going to add 1 point for my pink. That's what this says, right? Yep. Anemone advantage. Okay. And then I'm going to take 8 points. Wow, they're very quick turns sometimes, but they're efficient. And then this all goes away. And I got to shuffle that bag, as you say, with that magic V button.
Yep.
Discard this thing. Layout seeds for my partner in play in crime here. And I think that was the whole darn turn.
There's no red seeds. Okay. Now you didn't do the 2 actions in a row, right? They weren't the same. They were different actions.
No, I took 2 and I planted 2, so
Got it.
not the same action.
Okay.
I did them in a very quick, consistent, like mushy way, but yeah.
I really need that one, and I have no red. Okay, for my first turn. Now, what's the second? What is Clear Skies saying? That's the upcoming one. All cultivators cost 1 less if you complete a planter this round. Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 3. Another purple. Another yellow. Another yellow. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn in 3 purple for 1 wild seed. Right? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle.
Yeah.
And take the wild seed. And then I'll go ahead and take... I really need red. I need 1 more red. And I can't do the same action again. So this time I'm going to plant. I'll take this planter.
You could trade in 2 yellows and hope to get a red, but my God, would it be
Let's do
lucky.
it. Let's do it.
Oh, you learn a lot about somebody when you play a game with them.
Okay, I'm shuffling twice. All right, here we go. Red. It's a pink. It's a pink.
Oh.
At least it wasn't yellow. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and plant this red one right here. And because it's considered a red, even though it's a wild seed, do I get 1B because of my skill card?
No, you have to actually the wild doesn't count for those. It's gotta be
Okay.
the real kinds.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and refill this planter here. And then it'll be your turn.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
taking
you're
care of
gonna
the
do the
cultivator.
top again. Okay, I'm doing the bottom one.
I did already.
Oh, okay. Pushing it back.
Yep.
Boom.
I was so fast because I was already down there. So I was like, I'm just going to do it all. I did everything already.
Dude, you done, yeah, you're the new table daddy. You done it all.
Table daddy. Okay, chat, don't give me that nickname, all right? This is the only stream
Yeah, you know she's the table daddy. It's not my fault.
we're only saying that here tonight, and that's it. Okay, everyone? No. No, Tim, don't come in saying that. What are you doing? Clear skies. All cultivators cost 1 less if you complete a planter this round. All right, I got to complete a planter. Your turn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, my turn. My 2 actions, man, this will be another quick turn. My 2 actions are the same. I'm gonna just take 6 seeds, 3 for each time, all random.
Because now you can take the same action twice.
That's right. Oh my goodness, Mac. 3.
I need red and black.
4.
Oh, you got a red.
5. Oh, come on out. 5. Last one. Blue. Nope. No good. Okay, pretty boring, but that's my 2 turns. I need the resources there.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so I do have a pink one, and let's see if I can zoom in here. There we go. Ooh, I really need red. And now I could actually use, what is this one? Have the most rutabaga sky blooms. Okay, I need red. I'm drawing 3 random. I drew pink. I drew purple. I drew black. Woo! Okay. For my next turn, pink and purple. There's no pink and purple combo. I'm gonna draw 3 more also. 1, 2, and 3. And oh, this is great. This is really good. I'm gonna trade in 3 pink for a wild seed. And then I'm gonna mix the bag. There we go. And it's your turn. Oh no, wait, I need to refresh. Okay. I'll refresh.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna come do magic. First thing I'm gonna do is check up here. Hold on. Pink, black.
Clear skies, and now we're doing heat wave for today's forecast. Flipping over a new one. Okay, so
Blurby
Heat
blurby.
Wave says if drawing seeds, draw one extra and plant it immediately. Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, that's good if you have a place to plant it immediately. So what am I gonna do with that? If that guy's red, those guys are. I already filled both pink. Yeah, man. What's Hollyhock? No, what's this guy over here? Rutabaga Sky Blooms. You've got one. I've got none. Ugh. That cultivator you might want to grab before it goes away. It could be real good for you. The the first risk one. Click to the same
Ooh, I
seeds.
see it. Have the most Rudbeckia sky blooms at the game end.
And then if you do, yeah, it's lots of points. Collect 2 of the same seeds and draw a random
I
number
don't
from
have
the
a
bag.
yellow. Oh, wait, I forgot to take my wild seed. I do have a wild seed. I turn in 3 pink.
Oh yeah, take a while then. I was gonna plant a pink and a black, but I'm just gonna put them straight in the bag because that's where they'd go after anyways. Pink and black plus these two. I get 1 point for planting a pink. I get 8 points. Plus I get a red sky bloom. So
Wow.
I'm gonna take 3. Oh come on. 3 plus 5 plus 1. And do we have a red sky bloom yet? No. And that was only 1 turn. Man, he's good at this. Oh, okay. uh,
Now you need a black
it's really
planter.
annoying. I know. Oh my goodness. I'd really like a black planter. Instead, I'm going to red, black, yellow. What can I do? I've got black, red. Ah, no black. I desperately want black. Okay, I'm taking 3 seeds, and that's my move. Give me black.
You're taking 3 seeds,
1.
then for today's forecast, you can draw 1 extra and plant it immediately.
Ooh. Okay. What? Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Oh, I got a black. I
Oh,
got 2 blacks,
oh
and then you get
no.
1 extra. But I have to plant the extra one immediately. What color was that? Pink?
Purple.
Um, purple. Okay. Oh, there's 1 to put purple in.
No.
Otherwise, you just have to throw it away.
Oh.
I came close.
Okay, refill.
Okay. That's a pretty powerful turn.
Ooh, that's a purple one. I really like that purple one. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is draw 3. I'll do 1. Good, it's a red. 2. Good, it's a black. This is perfect. 3, it's a yellow. And the yellow, I don't want to plant it immediately.
No, that's your 4th one because you get 3 from the bag, and then your extra one you have to plant immediately.
Oh, but I don't have room for it.
Yeah, but you don't have to hold it in your bed. You have to plant it. So I think you're okay. I think you can take a random seed,
It's pink.
and as long as one of those
Oh,
planters
yeah, it's
it's
pink.
pink, then I
Uh,
think you can put it where one of those planters goes. Take one of the ones that will take a pink seed if you want it, or you could throw it
I
away.
I will take. Sure. I wanted the purple, but it's okay. So that was my first action. And then we're going to refill the planter here. Oh my gosh. It's a black seed. No.
There it is. Oh yeah.
No. Okay. Then I unfortunately can't take this one, and I really want it because it's worth 9 points if I can complete it. Have the most Rudbeckia Sky Balloons as a game in. It costs 2 yellow and 1 purple. Actually, no, I can do it. I can do it. It's going to be for. I have to use a wild seed, and I'm going to. So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
discard 1 wild seed, 1 yellow, 1 purple. I'll grab the Rudbeckia Rockstar, and it's a risk card. So it doesn't mean I get 9 points. I have to be able to complete that. So that was that. Going to refill the supply here. And that's the end of my turn for this round.
I have. Okay.
So we have to reset.
Yeah, we have to reset this.
I'll
Okay.
do the
Yeah.
top.
Okay. I'll start at the bottom. Boom. Boom.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, prevailing wins. Prevailing wind says must perform the same action twice this turn.
Ooh. I'm going to.
End the game. You can
That's the
end it.
thing. I know. I literally can. My action can be pink and black. And this is fairly rare. I rarely see people. So to be honest, new players often try and chase the bunch like this, and then they lose because you usually don't get it, and then you didn't optimize for points, and it's like a false god. But I just managed to get 8 points for that, but they won't even matter because I'm going to get my black sky bloom, and the black sky bloom goes there, and then I think I've got all 5.
Wow. And we do get to finish the round though, right? Because I might be
Correct.
able to finish.
Correct.
Yeah. Which I won't be able to, but I still need to take my turn because, or we don't count points. We don't count bees if you finish the bunch before me in the turn, right? Or how
Yeah.
does that work?
Now, yeah, in theory, I just hit the insta end by hitting the bunch, but it's really supposed to provide this like alternate path to victory so that the optimization becomes less obvious. There's like different paths through the woods for you to go on as a player. But it also feels like too much. Like I should get a bonus maybe for beating you, but not just devastating win.
The point is that you were first player, I'm second player, but I don't get to take my turn because you ended the game.
You do get to take your turn anyways. You do get to. You do get to. But I would just win because I got the bunch complete. And if you completed your bunch as well, then we would go back to the points, the bees. But when one person completes the bunch, then they're just the winner.
Okay. So when it comes to finishing the bunch, you don't technically need to finish the game because the game ended. But if you already know that people are going to finish the bunch in the same round, then you have to finish. Everyone has to take their turn because then you're going to be counting bees.
Yeah.
Okay. So because there's no way I would be able to complete a purple and a pink, then I'm not going to be counting my bees. So the game automatically ended.
That's exactly right.
Got it. Well, cool.
That's exactly right.
Hey, that
I,
was
it's I was ready. My one of my favorite
the
things in games is where you're like, no, you're not done yet. Like I'm not done yet. You can't be done yet. And to create that feeling is good, but it's always very frustrating. You're like, no, I want more. I want
no,
more.
this is good because how, you were saying like your favorite game is Splendor, right? And
Mm-hmm.
with Splendor, it kind of has the similar feel where like, no, someone met the condition to the end of the game. It doesn't have to be a long drawn out end game condition. Like, no, someone made it and then
They
that's the
beat
end of
you.
it. Yeah. So this game doesn't take that long to play at a two-player game. Now, what
Yeah.
player count does this game go up to?
It works well with 5. It does. It really
Wow.
does work. I mean, um, the slowest 5 people I play games with, this game doesn't work well with 5. If you just have that table, that group of like the slowest talkers, and every turn takes forever, then it's not as good.
Okay.
But for people who know the game, 5 people is fun and interesting, and there's more room to play with each other. The other thing we've done is we have an expansion pack called Vines of Vengeance, and we are basically done playtesting that, and it's called Vines of Vengeance because there's a lot more stabby wabby interactions. It's like less Euro game and more I'm gonna get you. My morning glory bindweed vine flower will mess with you. So that's an interesting thing to add to the whole experience as well. It adds a dimension of fun and interactivity, and it slows it down. That one is not good for 5 people. That is just 2 to 4. The base game, there's even a single player version of this that works pretty good, to be honest. In my experience, a lot of the games, the one player version is just playing a sort of random AI bot that I don't like that much, but this one works well.
Ooh, I'm excited to try that out. So if we see first frost and it goes to today's forecast, that's when we know the game is over. But if
Yeah,
someone finishes their flower bunch before that, then the game is over before the first frost. So it's whatever comes
that's right.
first. Okay,
That's right.
cool. Oh, and then this
Yep.
one is evening full. Cultivate all cultivators cost one less this round, so another discount. So that's really neat. I like the forecast cards and how they switch things up each round. And of course, the art is so beautiful. Can you talk to us a little bit about like how the art was done and everything?
Yeah, I many years ago, like I said, went to a rooftop garden. Was like, oh my goodness, this is a noteworthy place. And about 15 years ago, my childhood best friend met a woman named Jen Hicks, and 10 years ago, they got married, and they've been happily married ever since. And starting 6 months ago, she started working with us, but she'd already been the reason she started working with us in a full time capacity is because her and I had already started scheming on this game together. And she just did all the design, all the art, and she's
Wow.
like an award winning designer in her day job. And now she's my best friend's wife, and it was so fun to make this game with her, and it's been
Wow. So how
the
long have you
best
been working
adventure.
on this?
Nearly a year, and that doesn't include like, people who make things have that idea sitting in their head running in circles sometimes for a very long time before it falls out, before you do something about it. This one has been running in circles in my head for a very long time, but I would say last Christmas. I think it was at Christmas time at an Indian restaurant, and
That's awesome.
she what I said, Jen, I really feel like we should make this thing
Yeah,
together.
you just
And we
got to
talked
do
about
it.
it, and sometimes you got to do it.
Yep. Sometimes you just have to like just start and go for it and see where it takes you. Well, there you have it. That's Skybloom on the Discord app Merchants of Play. I was really impressed with it. The gameplay was really smooth and it went by really quickly. So if you want to check it out, I'll put the Kickstarter page in the description below. And I hope that I can see you around. I live stream on Twitch and I'm uploading videos here on YouTube more. So it's good to see all of you. And I hope that you enjoy some board gaming this week. Have a good one. Bye.